Yeah, that's huge.
So that
But
legacy that he left your world.
put it in a comparison.
Right.
Today's pro athletes play 18, 19, 16 game or normal 16 to 17 game season.
Okay.
They won't touch that
Right.
in 14 games. He's the only person. To me, he'll be the all-time leading rusher. He took over that throne from Jim Brown, rushing for 2,003
Wow.
yards. I mean, he was the man of the 70s. He was the era of football in 1970. He was Mr. OJ. He was the juice.
Right. You know, it kind of takes me back because I know all the evidence, right? I know he had such a great legal team. I know all that. I remember that. I remember the dream team. I remember the gloves. Remember the infamous gloves. If it doesn't fit, you must acquit. That is the line that actually got him acquitted. But I got to think about how many times we've sit here and we've done this show and we've seen time and time again, years have passed, and we find out this person didn't commit a murder. We find out that person. Now, I'm not saying that I think he did or he didn't do it. I'm just saying that small window of probability is always there.
I mean, unfortunately, that's going to be something that we're never really going to know the answer to at this
Right.
point. I mean, everybody that was truly involved in that are now gone. Rest their souls. For me, I'm just going to remember the juice for what he was. He was a great ball player,
Yeah.
and set some records that are untouchable. I mean, he's in the NFL Hall of Fame. You
Right.
can't take that from him. He's in a Heisman Trophy. You can't take that from him.
You can't.
So I mean, at this point, we're going to celebrate his life and give him his flowers today, and that's why that's what I want to do, because he was a
Right.
juice. I'm not talking about personally, but professionally
Right.
in the game and what he did for the game. I'm gonna give him his flowers.
And let's not talk about the commercial that he did. What is it? The Hertz commercial?
Yeah, the Hertz
I think
commercial.
we have it. Who can forget this commercial? Look, that dash. I mean, he was one of the greats, and it's just sad to see his legacy just gone. But it's like you said, I want to remember the good as well. That's not taking away from anything that he did or didn't do. And I think this is a time, if you remember, this is the same time as Rodney King.
It's all in the same temperature and all in the
Same
same.
time.
Everything was heightened in LA at
Right.
that time, and